Hello, my name is Nikita. Welcome to Mytasker's YouTube channel. Suppose you are talking to someone online, someone you believe is a well-known celebrity, and with each passing day, the conversations are becoming more and more personal. And then comes a time when they tell you a touching story, something urgent, something only you can help with. At first, everything seems normal because of the trust factor. But then comes the hook for money. Your celebrity friend claims it's for an emergency, a medical procedure, or something involving their family. And before you know it, they have convinced you that you are the only one who can help. The conversations feel genuine and heartfelt. You might think, I'm just trying to help. What harm could it do? But the truth is, you're heavily invested in a lie. From day one, you have been manipulated, and after taking your money, your celebrity sweetheart turns out to be nothing more than a simple swindler. In today's world, we are more connected than ever before. We can reach anyone, anywhere, with just a few taps on our phones. We are looking for validation, affection, and maybe even compassion. But sometimes, our deepest desires are exploited by cybercriminals, hackers, and scammers who are looking to prey on our emotions. I'm talking about the romance scams, which have been around for years. But with new technologies like AI and fake social media accounts, these scams have become more realistic, convincing, and dangerous. Recently, one woman was communicating with none other than a very famous Hollywood star in the online world. At least, she believed it. She received messages from someone claiming to be his mother and later the star himself. These messages seemed honest, serious, and compelling. The scammers told the woman the supposed Hollywood star needed financial help for a kidney treatment. They claimed his bank accounts had been frozen due to his ongoing divorce from his celebrity ex-wife, leaving him unable to pay for the medical procedure. To make it more convincing, they presented the situation as a personal emergency only she could resolve. They made the woman believe she was the only one who could help this Hollywood star. A story that seemed believable at the moment, but it was all a lie. The star even sent her romantic pictures from the hospital bed, which she now realizes were AI generated. This emotional manipulation led her to transfer a large sum of money, unaware that it was all a scam. The woman wasn't just deceived, she was manipulated at a vulnerable moment in her life. And it's important to understand that anyone can fall victim to these scams. It doesn't matter how smart, successful, or careful you are. These scammers are experts in exploiting trust and emotions. AI technology is a huge factor in making these scams harder to spot. They know how to play on your emotions, and they know how to appear trustworthy, even when they are planning to deceive and bankrupt you. Here's an outline of how such scammers operate. They create a fake identity, build an emotional connection with the victim, introduce a crisis, and then manipulate or isolate the victim. Once the target is emotionally invested, the scammer asks for money, often claiming that it's for an emergency or medical treatment. After receiving money, the scammer disappears without a trace, leaving the victim emotionally and financially drained. These scams have real consequences. A woman lost her life savings and worse, her sense of trust in the world. Thousands of people fall victim every year. In fact, more than 64,000 Americans lost over $1 billion to romance scams just last year, and that number is rising. It's not just the money they take, it's the emotional toll. These scammers prey on loneliness, isolation, and vulnerability. Here are some steps to safeguard yourself. Point number 1. Pause and reflect. If someone you don't know starts asking for money, even if it seems like a true emergency, stop. Pause for a moment and step back. Scammers often create a sense of urgency to get you to act without thinking. Point number 2. Verify the person's identity. Don't trust the profile at face value. Look for any signs that prove they are who they say they are. If you can't find any real connection, it's likely a scam. Talk to someone you trust. Confide in a close friend or family member. Scammers work best when they isolate you from others. Talking it through with someone you trust can provide a different perspective and help you spot red flags. Which brings us to point number 4. Look for the red flags. Real relationships don't involve money requests, especially early on. Point number 5. Don't share personal information. Avoid sharing sensitive details about your life, finances, or even your daily routine with someone you've met online. We all deserve love, trust, and security. Don't let scammers take that away from you. Stay informed, stay aware, and stay safe. Follow Mytasker. Together, we can fight back against these online predators.